Sen. Tammy Baldwin has asked the Federal Trade Commission to look into the travel site, which did not publish reviews by people who said they were ually assaulted. Sen. Tammy BaldwinCreditAlex WongGet image TripAdvisor should be investigated for possible violations of consumer protection laws for failing to post reviews from travelers who say they were ually assaulted at Mexican resorts, according to Sen. Tammy Baldwin, Democrat of Wisconsin. This may be a case of putting profits over providing an open, honest forum for traveler reviews on TripAdvisor, Ms. Baldwin said in a tweet on November 26. I called on the FTC to look into this and they should get to the bottom of it. It's unclear if the Federal Trade Commission will act on Ms. Baldwin's request, first made in a letter earlier this month. The FTC replied that it will consider the information that Ms. Baldwin provided, but stopped short of promising a review. Copies of both letters were provided by Ms. Baldwin's staff. A spokesman for the FTC, Mitchell Katz, said that it does not confirm or deny any investigations. The question here is whether TripAdvisor was unfairly or deceptively misleading consumers about what they post or the content of the reviews, said a former high-ranking FTC official who asked not to be identified because he was no longer authorized to speak for the agency. If the FTC actually launches an investigation, it will be fact-intensive, and if a violation is found, the agency can require more accurate disclosures and impose fines. TripAdvisor had not been notified of any investigation by the FTC as of Monday, according to Brian Hoyt, a TripAdvisor spokesman. In her letter, Ms. Baldwin also complained that the State Department was not providing sufficient information regarding the health and safety of U.S. citizens in Mexico on its country-specific information page or on its travel warning page. Because of this, she wrote, people rely more on travel review sites like TripAdvisor for their information. One of her constituents, Jamie Valerie, of Appleton, Wisconsin, tried unsuccessfully to post a review on TripAdvisor in 2015 alleging that she was ually assaulted at the Iberostar Paraiso Maya after she and her husband were drugged. Her experience came 5 years after Christy Love, of Dallas, tried to post her description of being raped at the same resort, only to have TripAdvisor repeatedly remove it. Their accounts, and others from people who complained that TripAdvisor removed their reviews, were reported in early November by the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. In the aftermath of the reports, TripAdvisor announced it would place a warning on some businesses for possible health, safety or discrimination issues. Since the first 3 properties received the cautionary icon on November 8, one other resort has been added, the Iberostar Paraiso del Mar in Playa del Carmen, Mr. Hoyt said. That is the resort where 20-year-old Abby Connor of Pewaukee, West drowned after drinking tequila shots. Her brother, who was found unconscious in the pool, survived. Ms. Baldwin did not respond to a request for comment on TripAdvisor's new cautionary badge policy. About $1.2 billion of TripAdvisor's $1.5 billion in revenue in 2016 was from hotels. The money came primarily through click-based advertising, in which partners like travel agencies or direct hotel suppliers pay TripAdvisor for each click on the advertiser's site. Sum is determined through a formula based on an auction that allows the advertisers to have their hotel rates and availability listed on our site, according to TripAdvisor's 2016 annual report. Other hotel revenue comes from commissions through TripAdvisor's instant booking feature, the report said. In 2012, the Department of Transportation fined TripAdvisor $80,000 for violating 2 laws, one that required the total fare that includes taxes and fees to be posted more prominently than the base fare. The other addressed code sharing by requiring the name of a regional carrier that is providing transportation on behalf of major airline to be disclosed to a traveler before they book their ticket.